Oh yes, there will be pest control and hunting footage today, but before we start I'd like to show to you a new gadget that I got recently. Those of you watching my YouTube channel and following me on the Instagram have already seen my RTI Arms Prophet 2 Performance and my Vector Optics Continental. And I believe you trust me when I say how great that rifle and scope are. And now enter the Orion cam mount by Orion the Iguana Hunter. Just like most of the guys who like to record through their scopes, so far I've used some products made by the major players in this rather small niche of the market. The shooters amongst you will understand me when I say that quite often I've been thrown by some issues with those products or their rather unattractive price. After having played with the Orion cam for an entire day, I can safely say there's nothing I don't like about this unit. That includes the price too, and I definitely prefer it to the widely spread Sideshot and Eagle Vision units. The Orion cam is mostly 3D printed, which contributes to its lightweight and low price, and believe it or not, it's also durable. Being the clumsy guy I am, I accidentally put it through a stress test and it endured with no issues whatsoever, which you will see later in the video. Erlis, or as you know him, the Iguana Hunter, tells me that he uses high quality ABS material to make those, and that's a material they use in the automobile industry. That says something. The only things he doesn't make in-house are the GoPro or Firefly action camera cases, which you can attach to the mount via the various adapters he supplies, the rods, which are made by carbon by the way, making them very durable and lightweight as well, and most important of all, what you may call the very heart of this unit, the glass that lets the light towards your eye and reflects it towards the camera at the same time. And that's genuine German glass, which I'd say is a proof of quality by itself. With your camera mount you get scope rings of course, which come in different sizes and can also be custom made as per your specs. And the same goes for those alignment rings which go around the eyepiece of your scope and hold the entire assembly firmly in place. Erlis even had the courtesy of putting the brand and model names of my scopes on those, just so that I don't get confused. I'm sure most of you have a pretty good idea on how to mount such a thing on a scope, but here's how it's done for those of you to whom this is a new concept. Note just how well and snug that thing fits on the eyepiece of the scope. As a contrast, let me show you what happens when you put your side shot on a compact scope with a smaller eyepiece, such as a Vector Optics Veyron for instance. You get an eye cup too, which is 3D printed in some weird way unknown to me so that it remains soft and flexible and doesn't stab you in the eye. Erlis tells me he intends to replace those with silicone ones for better comfort. And now comes the time for a little side-by-side comparison with my side shot mount. Needless to say, the test will be conducted in an all other things being equal mode. The same scope, the same camera with the same lens, the same camera settings, same distances and same objects viewed, on the very same day and weather conditions. As you'll notice, there's this black shade to the right on the image given by the side shot. I'm guessing there's something wrong with the 34mm clamp. In my previous videos I coped with this by cropping the image, and it's fair to say that it's something I haven't encountered when using my 30mm clamp. It didn't take long for me to realize that the Orion cam gave me a better and crisper image than the side shot. I also noticed that the reticle was sharper than what I was used to. The very feeling when looking through that German glass was different. It was like there was no camera mount and I was looking straight through my Vector Optics Continental. It didn't take her long to notice me, and sorry about the wind howling, I'm gonna put the wind protector on my mic straight away. I found a new shooting position and I think it's a very good one. I can rest all of my stuff here, and from this point I can shoot up there when the pigeons perch on that tower. Oh, there are already some waiting for me. More are coming. Okay, I just grabbed my gun, so now let's get to that new place that I want to try today. Oh, they're already waiting for me. Let me just set up my gun. 55 yards. Wow, the image is so clear. Some hold under, steep incline. Which one should I get? This one. Okay. Wow, the wind is getting really brutal. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Okay. Boom. One more. Now tell me, isn't that a beauty? Now they started realizing that that place is not safe, so they switched over to the silos, but I don't have a line of sight, so I have to switch my position and try a long shot. Okay, that's 111 yards. Hold over. I'm also going to adjust for wind. It's from the right. Stop moving. Okay, I got him, but he landed about 50 yards away from me. There must be a follow-up on this one. Wow, he's tough. All right. Okay, we got 60 yards here. Boom. Okay. That's about 60 yards again. Can I pull off double here? I'm not sure. Ah, what the hell. Nailed him. I wonder what is she waiting for? It's like a couple of yards away from her. It's quite obvious she doesn't realize that she is also scaring off the rest of the pigeons. We got the scarecrow effect right there. Yeah, that's something that I just came up with. It's not even a thing. I don't know, maybe she's a good alternative to a pest control with air guns. But I wonder how long is she going to stay there? She's leaving, and for some reason she's just not interested in that pigeon. Yeah, there is another one on the roof. There you go. Picky, aren't we? They're back where they started today, and so am I. And that's apparently the male. spinning too much. Oh, the wind is really strong up there again. Damn. Now, would you stop moving, you two? The male is really persistent. Okay, I'm just gonna try to get this one. No. Down it goes. That one fell behind some sort of a fence or something. Okay. Dove at 60 yards, just a little bit of hold and it's a steep incline. Straight down. Oh, that is going to be a real treat. That's a wood pigeon. Yeah, the woody would have been a treat if it hadn't fallen in that filthy water. I'm gonna use the pitchfork again. I don't want it decomposing in the water. And I'm definitely not going to cook this one. I'll just set it somewhere for the cats. And to those of you who doubt the 3D print quality, here are the first scratches. Because of my shitty bipod, my gun fell to the side today and the GoPro case of the camera mount was the one who took the hit. The mount remained absolutely intact and there wasn't even a shift in the image. This is definitely the scope cam gear that I'm going to use from now on. However, there was a slight shift in the point of impact to the left because it turned out the moderator was the second thing to crash into the cement. I realized that only after I took the last couple of shots for the day. Those were on crows, both of which came straight down despite the deviation in the slick trajectory. Ooh, we got a crow now. So guys, I hope you enjoyed yet another pest control session of mine. I also trust that you liked my presentation of Orion's camera mount. and also the performance of those items of my gear that have already proven their qualities. Stay tuned as there will be more pests marking and gear updates I think you'll find interesting. Catch you in the next one.